Hello guys, this is the astrology for the week of March 25th through the 31st. Yes, it is. And we still have Aries in the sun. So rebirth and new beginnings, okay? Everybody's starting something new this week. And I feel like this week is going to be focused on something different. That's why I'm waiting for the card to come out for Aries in the sun. You're focusing on yourself, your material existence, what it is that you're bringing into fruition when it comes to your physical, tangible things in your life, home, career, money. Okay, and I feel like you are putting the fire behind your butt, okay, to get what you need. You're starting new beginnings in career, thinking about what it is that you want to manifest. What are your desires? What do you want? Building up, you're going to have like a boost of self-confidence to do that, okay? The 31st, you have Venus going into Taurus. This is a time of sensuality and needing comfort and pleasure from all things, whether it's money or food or people, sex, okay, things like that. This is also a good time because it is Taurus to look for stable relationships. This is where relationships take a stance to be something more stable if that's where it is going. So you'll know around this time. Yeah. You're going to have balance in relationships that are nurturing, okay? There's going to be prioritizing towards growth in these relationships. Someone's going to take control to make things stronger, to fortify stronger relationships. And you're going to realize that you're going to celebrate, work together. There could be an offer of marriage during this time, more stability, as I said before, okay? The full moon is in Libra. And this full moon talks about balance. Things that are not being of balance for you, things that do not work in your life, you will be reevaluating them. Reevaluating your wants and your needs. Things that haven't been working for you or have been conflicting in romantic relationships are going to get cut out. Okay? They're going to be cut out of your life fully. Now for career. This is not really career, but anything past memories that you're holding on to, okay? You're reevaluating past memories, thoughts, things that you hold very dear to you, but you're not seeing the truth of the matter. That's what's going on, okay? You're building up your confidence during this full moon, definitely, okay? Let me think. You're building up your confidence on things that weren't in balance with you. It's very interesting because what I'm seeing is there are two different sides of a situation. There's the side that you focus on and the one that you don't out of fear. You're going to bring these two things together and find confidence within that, within those things. So things that you were feeling bad about or crying over spilled milk about, things that have broken your heart or things that you have separated from, things that you aren't paying attention to because you feel like they're a loss, you're going to start working with these things to help you. Yeah, you're going to take it to a whole nother mental level, okay? And move forward with this knowledge and with these ideas. Beautiful. That's really, really good, actually. So thank you so much for listening to your astrology. And here are your tarot readings. Hello, fire signs. This is your weekly reading for March 25th through the 31st. And we're going to start with Aries. So, Spirit, what do you have for Aries for March 25th through 31st? What would you like them to know, pay attention to or be aware of at this time. You have the Judgment in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles in the upright, Page of Cups in reverse. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician. Underneath the Magician, you have the King of Wands in reverse, okay? So, Aries, it's time for you to gain control of a direction that you're in. Maybe you're not sure what direction you should go in, or what you're doing at this point, okay? It's all about you gaining control. Also be careful about trying to manipulate a situation. I don't feel like that would be good for you to do, because you don't really have a direction. So it's just like you're just trying to get what you want. There may be someone else trying to manipulate you as well, because they don't feel like you have a direction, or that you're going in the same direction with them, okay? So looking at the cards, guys, I see that you do need to make a call. With this being your first in the top corner, it's all about you making a decision. There's something you need to look at. There's something that needs to be made a move on, okay? And I feel like you've had time to do that, and you haven't been very clear on what it is that you wanted to do within that situation, okay? There may be an issue where you're not giving to it, or someone else isn't giving you any options. It feels like a stalemate energy, like no one's giving, no one's receiving. It's just kind of there. There is an opportunity for you to learn something from something that is being offered to you, or a piece of knowledge that's being offered to you in a point where there is confusion. So there is something to be noticed here, okay? It could also be a offer, or you giving an offer, or someone else giving you an offer, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but I don't see there being any interest in it, okay? I see that you think that emotionally you may be on a different wavelength. You may also be dealing with a fire sign, another fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But it talks about you not feeling good about a situation, not feeling confident, especially with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Not feeling confident about where things are going. I do feel like you are trying to gain your status as far as what direction you want to go in, or giving you some sort of direction, okay? There is something to be learned here, so that way you can make an offer, or you can move forward on something. But I feel like you're looking for some sort of stable thought first, and you don't just want to go with something, because you haven't been given the proper push or idea for you to make a decision. So I don't think that you are making one. If you are thinking about giving an offer to someone, you're not going to receive what you want back. And that's not going to make you feel good. And I feel like you know that already, Aries. You're definitely in a cycle with this person, okay? They are moody, or they are just not being how you want them to be. They're not coming towards you the way you want them to come towards you. And you feel like you need to take a rest from this situation. So this is an uneventful week for you, Aries. It just feels like nothing is happening. You're just unsure. You're not feeling really good about the situation. There's not a lot of give and take. You're just trying to regain your direction, okay? So you have cleanse and detoxify. Beautiful. It talks about letting things go. It talks about moving forward, learning what you need to learn, take the knowledge and move forward, okay? Because you're definitely in a cycle with this, a lose-lose battle with not giving, and someone possibly not making a decision, or you're not making a decision. So there is definitely something to be learned here for you this week, okay? So next we have Leo. Spirit, what do you have for Leo for the week of March the 25th through 31st? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of this week of March 25th through 31st? Okay. All right. The Tower in reverse. Justice in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Three of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Underneath that, you have the Five of Swords. Okay. So my Five of Swords cards is all about cycles. Going back through something. You may be in a fight or an argument or internal conflict that you just can't seem to win. And you're not learning from it. Okay? You're not learning from it. You're thinking about the short term, and that's what keeps you going within this cycle again. Because you think about what you want now or at that moment. And it just keeps you in that cycle of not really losing. There's something that you're stopping from happening. Something that will change the way you think or how you act. Or just what you believe in. Underneath that, you had the Ace of Pentacles, which means that it's bringing something stable into your life. It may be a new career, home, a relationship, something that will bring more stability. But you are afraid to move on it. Why? I feel like this is just a pattern that you have been doing or something that you believe in. And you don't want to do an injustice to yourself. Okay? I do feel like there are some outside influences with the Page of Swords. Someone is pushing a message or an idea towards you that they feel this injustice and they want things to be balanced. And I feel like this is making you feel like you don't have control over it. You want to have control over the situation or what's happening, but I feel like you don't have control over it. And it's time for the tides to change. Someone wants to be happy with you, right? It's time for you to see what you do have and what you could have. But it just feels to me like you feel like it's out of control. And there needs to be some sort of balance. You have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And that's not, you're not working with the situation because you're not ready for that change. There is a lot of confusion, and that this confusion came up between the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice. Confusion about fate and confusion about what you feel balance is or what you feel like you need in your life. This person that is giving you this message, this Page of Swords, this idea, this energy that's bringing in this to you, whether this be a person or a situation that's bringing in this idea of change from where you already are in your life. They have made a decision on you, or they want you to make a decision because they feel like you're not seeing it. You're not seeing the stability. You're not seeing the happiness, the joy, the friendship, the connection. It's time for you to break that cycle and think about the long term and stop focusing on the short term and start making some investments. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing for you to worry about. It's all really in your head, especially with the Tower in reverse. You're just not ready to move on it because you're not ready for things to change or what you assume will be an ultimate change. Okay? So last but definitely not least, we have Sagittarius. So, Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius for March 25th through 31st of March 2018? What would you like them to know? be aware of or pay attention to, Sagittarius, March 25th through 31st. Seven of Cups, Ten of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman, Eight of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Okay, Sagittarius, you definitely want to nurture what you have. There's some sort of stability, some sort of happiness in your life that you realize that you do have at this time. And you want to keep it. You want to nurture it. You want to manifest it into something real. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel structured. It's something that you can believe in. Okay? Now, there is a bit of confusion about a choice. I feel like you're happy within yourself, with this being underneath the Nine of Pentacles. You're truly happy within yourself, but there's something that you need to let go of. I feel like with the Hangman being here, it could be the other person actually, that because you had the Queen of Pentacles, so it's not you. It's holding on to a decision, an ultimate decision, an action, something that they must do. And it's time to let go of that burden, because that burden is causing confusion in where you feel safe or where you feel happy or what it is that you believe that you have at this time. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This person is very smart, very manipulating with their words. Be very careful of that. They put in some hard work. They pay attention to detail of what they say and what they do, which keeps you in this trapped energy. It keeps you hanging on. But you do that to yourself. They get you to change your perspective about the fact that you're really alone or really by yourself, but make you feel like you're in a relationship with them. That's what I'm getting here. And this week you're slowly starting to let go of that energy and that battle within yourself about trying to push this together. You're realizing that you're not getting the love that you deserve, which is making you feel confused, which is also helping you release these burdens or this responsibility that you have towards this situation. There may be a water sign around Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that's very nurturing or kind to you, and you're starting to see things differently. This could also be you being very intuitive about a situation and intuitive about this King of Swords energy or this person, because it feels like you're not getting anywhere. There's so much happening that's keeping you trapped, but nothing is truly happening. You really want this work being put in, and that's what you're perceiving. You're perceiving, I feel like, the balance between this manipulation and between the actual work that's being put in within the situation this week. Perfect timing. Perfect timing for you to see a different perspective. Perfect timing for you to pay attention. Perfect timing for you to be intuitive. I feel like you're in a good spot, and this is the best time. When you're in a bad spot and you focus on the negatives, you kind of forget about them later on when the anger wears off. But this is a good time because you actually are nurturing yourself and what you want as perfection. It feels like you've gotten to a place in your life where you like what you have and you really want something that is stable and something that will be there. If it doesn't feel that way to you, then it has to go. Because you feel like there's a need to make a judgment. There's a need to make a call, to make a move, to move things on, to move things forward, to face some reality about a situation. Okay? So thank you so much for listening. I'll see you next week. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.